All right, so I just completed a 10-day vacation in Mexico City, and here's my take on Mexico City. So I noticed that the food prices here are nearly as expensive as America. I'm from California, and the prices were around 70 to 80% the same price, but it was much more delicious, especially when it comes to Latin American food. They also have more options for Michelin star restaurants and good bars. But the caveat is most of those good places have meat. So if you don't eat beef or pork, you might have a hard time like I did. But anyway, overall good food options. On the price side, a little bit pricey for what I had expected Mexico to be. The second thing is people. I think the people are really friendly. They're really approachable, and they love to interact and help out people. Everyone from the hotel room staff, the airport staff, even to the people you meet in the restaurants. So good people overall. Talking about people, language could be a big barrier if you don't know basic Spanish. I learned some basic Spanish for this trip, which helped me, but I noticed you're handicapped if you do not know Spanish or do not know how to use the Translate app, because common people here do not know English, and if you have the Translate app or if you have someone who could speak some Spanish, that will definitely be helpful. Which reminds me, it's surprising how developed the biggest city and the capital city of Mexico is, Mexico City, but they do not have those many English speakers as I would expected it to have. I mean, it's not a good or a bad thing, it's just an observation, but I notice how proud they are about their culture, and they are okay with living their entire lives knowing just one or two languages, which is not English. So that's just an observation that I had. Overall, I think if you were to just check out Mexico City, give yourself at least 5 to 7 days. I walked about 15,000 steps on each of those days and covered about 80% of the spots in this city. So I would definitely recommend giving yourself some time. And Uber. The Uber costs and the local transportation is pretty good. It's about 20% or less than a quarter of what you pay in America or in California. So getting around places is very easy, especially if you want to Uber or take the metro bus, which actually is drastically more cheaper. And finally, my observation, because I come from India, I noticed that the weather, the climate, the people, the roads, the cars, the buses, everything, the traffic, all of it is pretty similar to big cities in India like Bangalore or Pune. So I felt very much like home because I am from those cities. So yeah, it is very India-like. So if you miss India or you miss any of the countries in Asia, I think this is a good comparison. Overall, I'd give Mexico City 9 out of 10. I will definitely come back. Hope you enjoyed this review.